Welcome back. Let's learn to code in R programming language today. R is a powerful tool used in data analysis. Let's solve these exercises provided by W3 Schools. In parallel, I have my R Studio open to run the code. Insert the missing part of the code below to output hello world. You need to include the string hello world inside double inverted comma. Let me run this in the R Studio. You can see this is the output. Submit the answer. Yeah, that's correct. In R, you can also use a function to output code. Fill in the missing part to output hello world. The function they're referring to is called print hello world inside the double inverted comma. This also prints the string hello world. Comments in R are returned with a special character. Insert the missing part. The special character is hash. Let's try giving a comment. You can see that part is not executed. This is how you add a comment in R. Create a variable named car name and assign the value Volvo to it. The string value should be included inside double inverted comma. Now we have the LHS and RHS, and in between we need to use an assignment operator. In R, it looks something like this. Use a less than symbol and then a hyphen. Volvo is assigned to the variable car name. Create a variable named max speed and assign the value 120 to it. It's a numeric value, so no need to include it inside inverted commas. The assignment symbol. Max speed was assigned with value 120. Next, use the correct function to combine the text hello with the txt variable to output hello world. Now, txt variable is already assigned with a string world, and we need to combine this string variable with another string hello. Add txt next to hello after a comma, and the function in R to concatenate two strings is called paste. You can see it has concatenated the two strings. Display the sum of 5 plus 10 using two variables x and y. Here y is already assigned with the value 10. We need to assign 5 to x. Then a simple addition operator, that is plus. The variables are assigned. Let's print x plus y, that is 15. Assign the value orange to multiple variables in one line. In R, you can do multiple assignment in this way. You can give multiple assignment symbols between multiple variables and with one particular value. Run this. If you print any of these variables, it will be orange. What data type is my var? It holds the value 30, so it is a numeric variable. Which function can be used to check the data type of a variable? In R, the keyword is class. Class of X. Variable X holds a value 10.5. Let's print the data type. Class of X is numeric. The correct function to find the lowest number in a set. The keyword is min. Let's run this. Min of 5, 10, 15 is 5. Use the correct function to find the square root of the number 16. You have to use the keyword sqrt. Square root of 16 is 4. Create a str variable with the value hello. This will go on the right hand side. Variable name is str at the assignment operator. Correct function to find the number of characters in the str variable. In R, you can find the number of characters in a string using the keyword nchar. In the string hello, it is 5 here. Use the correct function to check if the character h is present in the str variable. For this, we need to use a keyword grepl, grepl, and then give the character which you're looking for, comma, the main string. This returns a boolean value. Here it is true because h is present in the string. Use a function to combine or concatenate the two strings. As we saw earlier, the keyword is paste str1, str2. This is the concatenated string. What is the output of the following code? Let's see that in the studio. Run this. It says false. Fill in the missing part to compare the two variables. A is assigned with the value 10, B is assigned with the value 9. A greater than B. It returns true. Fill in the missing part to print the value true. A is 10, B is 9. It should return true, like we saw before. Multiply 10 with 5. 10 star 5. Divide 10 by 5. 10 slash 5. This is the division symbol. The equal operator to compare two variables. 5 double equal to 5. It returns true. So the operator is double equal to. A is assigned with the value 50, B is 10. Print hello world if A is greater than B. So the keyword is if inside the braces if A is greater than B. Let me see what if it's A less than B. It won't print anything. Print hello world if A is equal to B. If A is double equal to B, let me change the value here. A is 50, B is 50. If A double equal to B, print hello world. Print yes if A is equal to B, otherwise no. If B is equal to A, print yes, else print no. Yes, A is equal to B. Print I as long as I is less than 5. We can use while loop. While I is greater than 6, print I value will be incremented with 1 at the end of each loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the last loop, it becomes 5 plus 1, 6, and 6 is not less than 6, so it exits the loop. Use the correct keyword to exit the loop if I is equal to 4. The keyword here is break. I is 1, while I is less than 6, print I, increment I with 1. But if I is equal to 4, then I need to break the loop. After 3, the value was 4. It went inside this if block and it executed the break keyword. The correct keyword to skip the value of 3 in a loop. So you don't want to include 3 in the loop. So whenever it comes here, that is if I is equal to 3, then I need to use the keyword next. Start with I is equal to 0, while I is less than 6, increment I value. If I is equal to 3, execute next loop, then print I. Skipped. Use the correct keyword to iterate over a sequence of numbers. The keyword is for. For x in 1 to 10, print x. Prints 1 to 10. Insert the missing parts to create a function with the name my function. My function assigned with. You have to use the keyword function. Function, open and close braces, and inside the flat braces, print hello world. Now how do we call that function? We need to just give the name of the function and then open and close brace. See, it called that function where it prints hello world. Add a fname argument to the function. So argument will be inside these braces after the function keyword. This is while defining the function, and inside the function they've given the keyword paste. Here also you need to take that argument. This Peter string was passed to the my function, which was then pasted. Insert the missing part to return a result of 15. Keyword is return. We'll be printing the value returned by this function. Print of my function of 3. 3 goes to this function. X takes the value of 3. 5 into 3 will be returned. Insert the missing parts to create a vector of strings. You need to use C keyword, and the strings should be inside the braces, and each string is inside the double inverted comma and separated with comma. Fruits, assignment symbol, then C of banana, apple, orange. This is how you create a vector of strings. Insert the missing parts to find out how many items a vector has. Fruits is a vector. To see how many items it has, we need to use the keyword length. Fruit is 3. The missing parts to create a list of strings. The keyword is list, and the value should be inside the braces like this. This list assigned with the value list of apple, banana, cherry. Parts to create a matrix of strings. Use the keyword matrix. Matrix of C of apple, banana, cherry, orange, and you need to use n row is equal to 2, n column is equal to 2. This is the number of rows, this is the number of columns. If you have to print this matrix, it looks like this. It has 2 rows, 2 columns. Apple, banana in the first column, cherry, orange in the second column. Insert the missing parts to create an array with 2 dimensions. Use the keyword array. Array of this array, something equal to C of 4, 3, 2. So this is nothing but the dimension of the array. So the keyword is dim. Inside this dimension function, 4, 3, 2 are created as vectors using this keyword C. 4 represents the number of rows, 3 is the number of columns, 2 is how many dimensions you want. So you can see in the output, the numbers from 1 to 24 are created like this in multi-array. Insert the missing part to create a data frame. You need to use the word data.frame to create the data frame. This is the data frame name, then assigned with data.frame of training is equal to C of strength, stamina, other, then pulse is equal to C of 100, 150, 120, then another comma. Duration is equal to C of 60, 30, 45. Whatever you give in the left hand side, they become the column names or the headers. Training, pulse, duration. Training values are strength, stamina, other, pulse 100, 150, 120, duration 60, 30, 45. That's the missing part to create a factor. The keyword is also factor. Music genre assigned with factor of C of jazz, rock, classic, classic, pop, jazz, rock, jazz. Factor is used to categorize the data. Here you can see when you print music genre, it prints 4 categories or 4 levels: classic, jazz, pop, rock.